Thank you, Jim, for the kind introduction. Sisters of the Holy Names, Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, parents, family, friends, and most importantly, graduates, welcome and congratulations. I am humbled to be able to share in the commencement celebration of the 2015 graduating class of Holy Names University. Because I stand between you and the well-deserved celebrations with your family and friends, I will make my remarks today brief. I promise you. Immediately upon receiving and accepting the invitation to be your speaker tonight, and after the initial shock wore off, I began reflecting on how I could best spend this precious opportunity to share my story and my journey with you. I asked myself, what is this next stage of your journey all about? And I came up with the following. Find your passion, expand your knowledge to live your passion, and get ready for change. In my own journey, I knew that I had a great love for technology, and that's where I began my career. But I have discovered a passion for people, more specifically, a passion for diversity, a passion for ensuring that all our communities have the opportunity to pursue their dreams and aspirations. Why is that interesting? I share this because it has taken me 20 years to acknowledge and embrace that realization. As I search for a metaphor for sharing my journey with you today, I thought of a sailboat, which is actually very ironic because I get horribly seasick on boats. My wife can attest to that. But a sea journey captures very succinctly the journey I've been on. My journey begins, like no doubt many of you, of your own or that of your parents, in another country. I was born in the Central American country of Nicaragua to modest middle-class parents. When I was 12 years old, we had to leave Nicaragua to escape the now long-forgotten political strife. We arrived in this country with basically nothing, lived with relatives. My parents did not speak English and could not really provide much guidance to me or my sister as to how to navigate the American educational system. But what they did provide and instill in me and my sister was a love for education, a burning desire to succeed, and their unwavering love and support to ensure that we achieved our dreams in our new home. My dream was to become an engineer, have a long and prosperous engineering career, find a wonderful wife, and together sail off into the sunset, oblivious to the world. I am happy to say that I did achieve those goals. I received an engineering degree, I had an engineering career, a great engineering career, and married an amazing woman. But the winds of life took my sailboat in a different direction. Along the way, I came to realize that while I was very fortunate to have had the opportunity to pursue my dreams, unfortunately, not everyone in our country has the same opportunities. I came to realize the playing field isn't level. Today, too many of our kids are being left behind. Too many of our kids languish in unequal schools. The wonderful opportunities our country has to offer are simply not available to all. And yet today we hear that there's a talent gap, that we simply can't find the talent we need within our own shores. Well, today, I stand before the very talent that so much of corporate America can't seem to find. Over the past 10 years, my professional and personal journey has taken me completely away from my engineering roots to focus on the recruitment and diversity world. I have taken on increasingly visible global recruiting and diversity roles at a number of corporations with the aim of building a more diverse technical workforce. Personally, I have become increasingly involved in organizations such as MESA, SHIP, and the Hispanic Foundation of Silicon Valley, which aim to develop the next generation of STEM leaders from our underrepresented communities. What has driven me in this direction? Why is diversity so important to me? Because I strongly feel that diversity is not what ails our country, as many will tell you. Diversity is not what divides our country. Diversity is the fuel that will drive innovation, that will create opportunities and create prosperity for us all. Most recently, I have left the corporate world and taken the plunge in the startup world to address the diversity gap in the tech world through technology and innovation. Clearly, my journey has taken me on a completely different course of somewhat uncharted waters. But it is a course to which I feel deeply committed, because only when all our communities have the ability to fulfill their dreams and aspirations will the American dream be truly a reality. Now, as we all know, that dream starts with education. So today, on this beautiful spring evening, I'd like to focus my remaining remarks on the real reason we are here, the 123 graduates who will proudly receive their master's degrees in a few moments. As you embark on your own journeys, I'd like to offer you some thoughts that have resonated in my life and have helped make my journey one of discovery and joy. First and foremost, follow your passions wherever they may take you. Remember, your professional life will take up most of your waking life, and sometimes a good part of your sleeping life. Do what you feel passionate about, and as the winds of life shift your passions, embrace them, and follow them where they may. Do not be afraid to become the person you're meant to be. I thought I was meant to be an engineer, and there was a time when that was true. But now I realize that what drives me is people, so don't shy away from your own reality. Seek a mentor and be a mentor. The myth of the self-made man or woman is simply that, a myth. Every individual who has made something of themselves, regardless of their beginnings, was supported by or mentored by someone along the way. I have been fortunate to have had great mentors in my life or in my journey. Mentors who were willing to show me the way and who have genuinely cared about my success. Similarly, there is great power in being a mentor. Seek opportunities to mentor those following in your footsteps. I promise you that as a mentor, you will experience the power to change someone's life for the better with a simple word of encouragement or a gesture of support. And in making that difference in someone's life, you make a difference in your own. Ignore the doubters, for there will be many. As I tell you this, I am reminded of a conversation I recently had with a human resources leader in the Silicon Valley, who expressed to me that as we seek talent, the choice is often between diverse candidates and top candidates. Yet, this is clearly a myth, as I stand here before 123 individuals who are clearly both. Look wistfully to the past, but march passionately towards the future. Embrace your heritage, whatever it may be. Honor those who came before you and learn lessons from the past, but look steadfastly towards the future, because it is there where the ideas and solutions to our most vexing problems lie. Embrace the idea that change is the only constant in life. Change is the vehicle through which your own self-awareness grows, through which new opportunities are discovered, and ultimately through which progress is realized. As the great American author Bruce Barton said, "When you are through changing, you are through." God has given you many talents. Holy Names University has given you cutting-edge knowledge and the timeless values of social justice, diversity, and service. Use them every day to inspire the next generation and ensure that they will have the same opportunities you have had to achieve the success we celebrate today. Travel the world. I've had the good fortune to visit a great many places around the world. Take the time to immerse yourself or even just sample other cultures. For in doing so, you will realize that we human beings are far more similar than we are different. And lastly, remember that life is short. Make sure that every single day you make a positive impact on the world, whether that world is your family, your friends, your community, or indeed the entire planet. For only then can you sail into the sunset truly fulfilled. Thank you, and God bless you.
Let me put this on here first.
Thank you, President Hines. It is my honor and privilege that I present Marvin his honorary degree in Doctor of Humane Letters.